I've noticed a trend about myself, and it's not necessarily a good thing, not something I'm necessarily proud of, but something that I notice. Let me start by saying I consider myself a relatively smart person, intellectually anyway. There are certainly topics about which I don't know, but I'm willing to learn, and I'm able to learn and catch on to things rather quickly, and accomplish a task in an efficient amount of time, and so on and so on and so on. That being said, me knowing those things and being able to do those things tends to make me a more judgmental person. And again, this is not something I'm necessarily proud of, but it happens because since I know a lot, since I'm smart and can catch on to things relatively quickly, I tend to downplay those who don't or can't. Not necessarily in a rude way to their face or anything, but it's just, if I notice, especially adults. I mean, kids, you take it with a grain of salt because they're children. They're still learning how to operate and how to function as human beings. But adults who have had the opportunity, or at least are old enough to know better when it comes to certain situations or life choices, those are the people that I tend to look at with a little bit more, I'm going to say disdain, but I don't mean disdain, but just people that I tend to expect more from and don't see it. If you are an adult, you should have your life figured out, I guess. I don't know if that's even the right way to say it. But smart people in general, I think, tend to be that way. Smart people tend to be more judgmental because they have more to judge, if that makes sense. And again, I'm not saying this is the right thing. I'm saying this is an observation that I've made over the last probably, 8 years, 10 years of my life, where I've noticed the pattern. Smart people misunderstanding or not giving every opportunity to the people that are not as smart as them, and looking at them in a way that makes the less smart people seem less worthwhile, I guess. So, I don't know, that's where I'm at with that. And I just realized that I went to the wrong place. I'm headed to a visitation right now, so my brain is a little scattered, but it's not at the place that I thought it was, so now I have to head back the other direction. But anyway, that's my main thought, is smart people tend to be the more judgmental people, which is not the smart way to be. Talk to you tomorrow.